And you're watching the Big 12 on ESPN Plus on a hot Wednesday night here in Orlando, Florida, on a special night where we honor go with Autism Awareness Night. It's an in-state showdown as the UCF Knights host the number 4 ranked Florida Gators in a matchup between the SEC and the Big 12. Years that we've done this. So now we're set to go. The 32nd meeting all time, Gators and Knight. First pitch grounded to third, throw to first in time as Humphreys makes the play and Kendra Falby retired on one pitch for the first down of the ball.
Her pitches tonight, again, trying to set the tone here early in this game.
She pops it up. Damon is there to make the catch, and Otis is retired on the foul out. 2 up, 2 down here in the first for the annual Florida UCF game. Vega, redshirt freshman now on the payoff pitch. Scouter, a strikeout by Vega of Shoemaker to retire the side. A 1 against Oxley. Oxley got the save up in Gainesville in their first meeting as Ray grounds into second, fielded cleanly, throw to first in time with Williams making the play at second base. Their coach for the Gators. All-time winningest coach in Florida Athletics, of course. Got inducted into the NFC Hall of Fame. There's a base hit into right field as Humphreys with the single extends her on-base streak to 20 in 23 consecutive games. The school record is 33. There's a ball hit to deep left field. Back at the wall. It's gone. See ya. A 2-run homer by Aubrey Evans. And the Knights get off to a fast start and take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first on a 2-run shot by Humphreys, her 4th.
Aubrey Evans, look at that piece of hitting. That pitch, again, elevated in the zone, but gets her barrel out, and so much power, packs a punch there in the hack that she's able to take, driving that one right over the left field wall. That's a really good piece of hitting. And Eric, if you're Coach Ball Malone, that's the swing, the aggressiveness in the box, the intention. And
Mertez ahead of the count, 3-0. Takes ball 4, a 4-pitch walk to Mertez, and she gets on here with 2 outs.
I like to see in the box. Big swings mean a lot of confidence, aggressive.
And Oxley gets the strikeout to retire the side against North Florida. And of course, undefeated so far against in-state opponents. Jocelyn Erickson gets hit by the first pitch from Vega. And Brooks, among many, for many years and called regionals nationally for ESPN. As that ball scooped by Humphreys, will throw to second for 1, throw to first, in time, double play! What a turn by the Knights, started by Humphreys, a 5-4-3 DP for the Knights.
Sierra Humphreys so good on the hot corner here. Look at this ball in the 5-6 hole. Gonna take her to her knees on the forehand side there, but just gets up on the knees, fires it over to second base. The bang-bang play to Jaimez. Man, that's a great turn.
An incredible turn of events there. Play turn. And we mentioned in the open how great players got to make great plays in these matchups, and Humphreys did there defensively. 2-2. Got her. Vega strikes out Williams and ends the inning. Hug.
We're off to a hot start here. Look at Yoda and the little blanket, maybe serving as a costume. Not so sure.
Coco Jaimez pops up on the first pitch as it's caught. Walton, they go way back. Back to the days when she was playing at Pacific as Griffin draws the 1-out walk to get on base. Tim Walt was an assistant at Oklahoma. And
point is one of the things that's most impressive about Coach Ball Malone is not only can she do it, but she also knows her strengths and tries to bring in assistants to help complement those.
The quick throw to first, and that is in time. And just like that, a quick, youngest of the 3 boys for Coach Ball Malone throwing out the first pitch. 4 has thrown out before. I don't know if they're rotating or how they decide. You know, man, it's just like a pitching coach, right? Decide last minute. That's a pop-up to second. Jaimez is there as Cahalan is retired for the first out here in the
standard that you're upholding.
Brown grounds it to third. Humphreys is there. Will throw to first in time to retire Brown for the second out here in the top of the third. 3 balls, 2 strikes to count. High ball 4 and a walk as Huttorth gets on. second Gator to reach base, this time via the walk. Can still highlight plays. Maybe arguably the best center fielder in the sport right now. The 0-1. Hits it off Vega's glove, and that will be likely a hit by Falby.
Well,
payoff pitch. Otis pops it up. Damon in foul territory makes the catch to retire the side. Vega gets through it. First Gator threat of the ball game. They strand two. Knights up 2. We'll hear from Coach Walton coming up. 3-4 against Oxley here in the home half of the third. And Humphreys reaches for it. A nice catch there, though, made by Riley Huttorf. Makes the play. Humphreys retired on the line out for the first. Against Oxley. And Aubrey reaches for it and line in a nice catch by Williams. Great range there for the sophomore. The only UCF coach that he has a connection with is Stacy Pistrak. As that's blooped into right, that's going to drop for a hit. Damon will get a 2-out single. Coach Pistrak and Walton, having played for Tim in his first year at Florida and the national title. Here's a ball hit to deep left field. It's carried, and it is caught. An incredible catch is made.
Started broadcasting on high school softball, got to watch players like Alicia Casio, Gwen Vegas, and even Alex Powers before they became household names. So she said, I had my eyes on them in high school for the—
Eric, it's not very often in your life you get to be around this many like-minded people.
Erickson with a high fly ball to deep left center. It's caught. And Erickson is retired.
So much fun to listen to learn from.
That is popped up in the infield. As Jaimes makes the catch, as Walsh is retired. A 1-2-3 inning for Vega and the Knights. The end of the bottom of the fourth, we'll hear from Stormy. Pops it up in the infield. Cahalan comes in to make the catch. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the fourth, Coco Jaimes coming to the plate at field, so it's like a 3-team field. As Jaimes grounds to second, Williams bobbles it, and there'll be no play. That'll be an error on Williams. Talked to him yesterday. I can see why. Certainly top 10, I think now for the last decade, it seems. As Simon gets jammed and pops it up. As Horttorf comes over from short to make the catch for the get on base. Ray to the right side. Williams is there. Will throw to first. A nice lean there by Walsh to make the catch to retire the side. Knights straying 2. We're through 4 here in Orlando. Knights up 2. Great career, arguably one of the great outfielders. That's a fair ball by Williams. A base hit to left field as the Gators start the 5th inning. Now Cahalan at the plate. Swings first pitch, pops it up. Who's got it? Humphreys coming in from third to make the catch at a big out.
Where the support staff is so crucial.
Brown pops it up in the infield. Humphreys makes the catch, and Brown is retired. 2 outs here in the 5th. Last year, all Big 12 performer. There's a bunt by Huttorf, a good one. Humphreys will have no play. What a beautiful bunt by Riley Huttorf. Gets a bunt single, and the gate
line that Falby has.
Grounded is short. Evans will flip to third to Humphreys to get the force out and end the inning. Smart play by Evans, knowing Falby's speed. (3-1). Humphreys hits it to right. Coming in is Shoemaker to make the catch for the first out as Humphreys is retired. Home of South Florida, that was their last game as a member of the American. Evans, who was part of that team, pops it up as Huttorf makes the catch near foul territory for the 2nd out here in the 5th. 90s. As Damon lines one into left center field, that's going to drop in for a hit. Damon will round second for a stand-up double for Beth Damon. Here with 2 outs here in the...
Should have caught it. That's what she's probably telling herself. Come on, Cindy, should have caught that.
1-1. Mertes drills one to deep left. It is out of here. a two-run homer by Izzy Mertez. Doubles up the Knights' lead to 4-0.
Izzy Mertez with the 2-out blast, and that one an absolute no-doubter off the bat. That ball was driven so deep, Eric, all the way to the tree there. That's a really good piece of hitting. Mertez only in that even 1-1 count, too. Good aggressive softball right there. That's some great offense player to put that kind of pressure on themselves.
Kopsonek with a grounder to short. Hortorf is there with throw to first in time. Nice job there. But the Knights get the two-run. Vega with a 3-2 count. Strike three looking frozen. Otis. So 0-1 the count. Shoemaker hits it off the end of the bat and pops it up to left. Ray under it, makes the catch. 2 outs here in the 6th. 5 hits per 7 innings, 32nd in the country. Erickson hits one to deep center field, back at the wall. It is off the wall. And Erickson will have a stand-up double. Vega head 0-2 on Walsh. It's a little grounder to third. Humphreys is there, will throw to first in time to retire the side. Vega works around a 2-out double as the Gators strand Erickson at second. Ava Brown came in relief, and that ball is hit to right. Shoemaker is under it to make the catch to retire Jaimez for the first out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Gainesville Regional, led by Stephanie Best. That would be Karen John's last game as Gator head coach. That's a comebacker to Hammock, who will throw to first in time to retire Griffin. And what's significant about that is, of course, with Karen Johns in Florida parting ways, Yarnell is the 0-1. It's a ground ball to short. Hortorf throw to first in time to retire the side. We head to the top of the 7th. Knights with a 4-0 lead over number 4 Florida. You're watching the Big 12 at ESPN.
Trying to swing at strikes and get our barrel out there when we do.
Oh, she pulled the strings and gets Williams there for the strikeout.
Well.
1-2, hit to second, backhand by Jaimez, but well hit ball by the young freshman who gets on, Gabby here.
It's in her location.
The 0-2 is popped up to left. Ray is under it, makes the catch for the second out of the inning, and the Knights are an out away.
So really good job by UCF a couple years ago handling that kind of adversity.
The 1-1 popped it up. Evans makes the catch, and the Knights knock off number 4 ranked Florida. 4-0 the final score here at the Plex, as UCF has knocked off Florida behind a 5-hit shutout by the redshirt freshman Isabella Vega, her coming out party against this dynamic Florida offense, and Vega gets the win, and a big win for UCF.
Isabella Vega was brilliant in the circle tonight and just so effective. A lot of strikes that she threw, keeping a really good offense off balance here and kind of guessing in the batter's box. So really good stuff by Isabella Vega. A couple of timely swings from this UCF offense. Of course, the ability to leave the yard definitely helps. So big blast by Aubrey Evans, Izzy Mertez. Really good stuff all across the board.
If you didn't know who Isabella Vega was, you now know. 13 years ago, a freshman named Mackenzie Otis shut out number 3 ranked Florida on this field. And now tonight, the redshirt freshman Isabella Vega shuts out this Gators to pick up the win.